Hey, it's Cassie Scramlin with Keller Williams here again to talk to you about hiring a listing agent. So, when I have people that want me to come and look at their property and tell them what it's worth and they want to put it on the market, there's a few things that I do that is consistent whether the property is vacant land, commercial, residential, you name it. It's the same process for me. The first one is I gather the property location, whether it's an address or location as far as vacant land goes, and I pull comparable properties. I want to see 3 to 5 within a 6 to 9 month period. I want to, there's certain other parameters that I use to drill in to get a market price and days on the market. Second thing that I do is I run a net sheet. This net sheet is derived from the market value that the market's telling me and the days on the market for that value. I do present that to the seller. If they go higher than what is recommended by the market, it is going to sit a little bit longer, so I just adjust that net sheet. The second thing that I do is the comparable properties are telling me who the most likely buyer is going to be for that property in that price range. So then I walk around and I see if there's any lender required repairs that may pop up during an appraisal, and if there's any health and safety items that may come out of the home inspection. Most likely, I'm going to recommend that the seller does those repairs before we put the property on the market. I like to have smooth transactions, and that's one of the ways that we can ensure a smooth transaction. The next thing that I do is I hire a professional photographer. I cannot tell you how many times I see $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 properties come on the market and the agent took the pictures with their cell phone. Now, some cell phones do take gorgeous pictures, and if you have them set to the largest size possible, they do show up fairly well on the internet. Otherwise, you're looking at a small little box and you can't make it any bigger, and it's not right thing to do for your client. Average photography is anywhere from $75 to $125, $150 even, depending on the size of the house, and it is well worth the investment to make sure that my clients have the best pictures. The pictures go out to a zillion websites, so that's how we're going to draw in people to take a look at your home. The final thing is I compose marketing remarks. Marketing remarks are designed to give the buyer a walk through the property and indicate all the positive perks of your home. Once the property goes live, we're going to work with showing requests and everything like that. And then when an offer comes in, I'm going to run another net sheet. I want you looking at those numbers. Those numbers are pretty important. I have never had a client get to the closing table and say, "Ooh, what's this expense I'm paying for? I didn't know that." I have watched other agents get to the closing table, and that's what their client said. I have never in 22 years had that happen to me. So with the negotiations of an offer, I'm going to recommend repairs if they're health and safety, and a counter if that is necessary as well. From there, we go into the the appraisal period. Then we go through and see if there's any lender required repairs that popped up that I didn't see. The final thing is we're getting to the closing table. So I'll have you fill out a form that's for the title company, which they will request your mortgage payoff. And then when the numbers come in 48 hours in advance of closing, I'm going to get with you about what those numbers look like to see if there's any questions that you have. I want to make sure that you have a very smooth transaction. There are some bumpy ones out there due to the lender. There are some lenders that just don't like to provide smooth transactions, and we all know who they are. So I just want to make sure that all of my clients enjoy a very smooth transaction. I want you to come back to me again and recommend your family and friends. We are commission-based, and I love your referrals. So if you have any questions about this video or any of the other ones, you can reach me at 269-317-9857. Thanks.